Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaFleur. Force on the sidelines. Doris, how excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
Wembanyama's shot is good.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Halliburton looking over the floor. To the middle. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Fox. Lays it up and banks it in.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the one, and it really helps him out inside.
Pass to Jordan. And stolen by Brown. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. First quarter, just over a minute played. Halliburton outside. Now Jordan. And stolen by Brown. Back come the Spurs in transition. Outside Wembanyama. Fires the three. Brown, no good. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Indiana on D. Puts it up. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Nembhard, good.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. BA, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Fox. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Stolen by Vassell. Brown in the high post. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Wembanyama. Hits it from about 6 feet out. Wembanyama's got 7.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Halliburton on the wing. He's scoreless. Neesmith on the wing. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton misses. San Antonio leading by 4. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, BA. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. There's 57 seconds left in the first. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Huff. Shot to stop the run. And that one drops for him.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
That's tipped. And now Indiana on the fast break. Here's Halliburton. There's Nesmith with a three. Rebound by San Antonio. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the bucket is good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Huff. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Huff's got 5 points.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend. A guy like this with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And still a close game as the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Outside Walker. Shot clock at 6. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders. His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Down low. Puts the move on. And the layup is up and in. He has 7.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Pass to Cornette. Now here's Brown. Oh, Brown gonna go get it. Huff pulls it in. Indiana trailing here. Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Walker. Stolen by Vassell. In transition. Johnson for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, B.A., because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. They trail by 1. Pass to Robinson. To the inside. Puts it up. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Wembanyama's got 9.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
Here's Mathurin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Fox for 3. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Toppin outside. Walker sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Now here's Johnson. Wembanyama down low. Back to Johnson. 3-pointer off the mark.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 9. Now here's Mathurin. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And here's Toppin from the arc. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Outside Wembanyama. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Robinson. Walker with a steal. All by himself.
And just a great job by Andrew Nembhard when to leak out and how to finish in the open floor.
Outside Pritchard. Now Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Here's Fox. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Indiana ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Halliburton. Jordan, the screen. Halliburton outside. Inside. Jordan with the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 7. In today's game, it seems like running a good offense can come down to getting favorable switches doors.
It does, B.A. You see so many of the great teams, those competing for championships. What is their primary goal on offense? Find the weakest target defensively and go at them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Guys, back to you.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Halliburton. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Pass to Vassell. San Antonio again can't hit.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, Brown. It's stolen by Halliburton. The three is up. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Jordan. Nembhard for three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 9. Nembhard with a steal. Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Vassell outside. Now Brown. Nembhard outside. Halliburton on the wing. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Rebound by San Antonio. Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Halliburton. Jordan. It's good on the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Fox. Three-pointer. And that's good. Vassell for 3. Vassell's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Now Halliburton to the paint. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Here's Halliburton. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. To the inside. Jordan. Good D by Wembanyama.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Nesmith. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Jordan. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Nesmith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Group substitution here for San Antonio. And here's Pritchard. Still no points. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep. And we've reached the end of the third. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere.
36.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Spurs trail by 4. Pritchard with it. Knocked loose. Mikata with a steal. Banked it in off the glass. McConnell's got his first 2 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Matherin.
And Matherin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over McConnell. Johnson with a bucket.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Robinson. And here's Pritchard. Picked up by Sohan. Uses the glass on the layup. Sohan's got his first basket of the night.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Vassell outside. Outside Brown. From downtown. Tips it up. Here's Fox. Now Wembanyama. Here's the pass to Brown. Now Fox. Brown outside. Oh, missed on the train.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Halliburton.
What we know about Tyrese Halliburton, this guy always ready to push the pace. He's got a ton of energy. He's willing to outrun and outwork other guys.
At the line, for Indiana.
And so he hits both.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Outside Vassell. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now Indiana on the fast break. Nembhard outside. Here's Huff. 6 to shoot. Siakam. Siakam fires one down.
That's a play that's all about concentration by Pascal Siakam. You've got to absorb and finish.
That's good from Siakam. Spurs trail by 9. Here's the pass to Brown. Now Wembanyama. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Nembhard fires. Misses the 3. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Pacers leading by 9. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Nembhard outside. The 3 is in.
Well, this is something Nembhard's working hard to become consistent at, knocking down shots from distance.
Now Wembanyama. Outside Fox. From deep. Oh, it doesn't go. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-6 run.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Pacers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Outside Wembanyama. Goes up again. Brown outside. Outside Wembanyama. They shoot again. Oh, he nailed the jumper.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And stolen by Brown.
Number 5, Josh Walker.
So Indiana wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face them out.